Hey gang, good to see you again. I am the Articulate Grunt. This is the Thursday show. For those of you that's the first time here, welcome. Those of you that are coming back, good to see you again. Welcome back. Let's stay within the U.S. this time, stay with some local matters as I have with the last couple of videos. And let's get straight into it. Miss Pennsylvania handed in her crown this week of her own initiative. She didn't do anything wrong, didn't appear in any girly magazines as has happened in the past with some of the pageant ladies. She handed it in herself, claiming that she was handing it in as a objection to the fix being in, that basically she had heard one of the other ladies talking to one of the other ladies in the competition, that the list had been seen. She had seen that this other lady had seen the list of who the top 5 contestants were going to be pretty much before it even got started. And that, sure enough, when the top 5 were announced, it was the 5 the other lady had mentioned. In response, the Miss Universe pageant coordinators, who of course oversee the Miss USA, Miss Canada, all the Miss State competitions and everything, owned and run by the hairpiece himself, Mr. Donald Trump, they produced and provided to the public, to the media, a letter from Miss Pennsylvania that she gave to them upon turning in her crown, that mentioned nothing about the fix being in, but mentioned that her reason for handing in her crown was in objection to the allowing of transgenders to compete in the pageant competition process. That's right. She told them she was handing it in objection to allowing women who were born men and had a sex change operation to compete at all. So, from the looks of things, what we've either got is they got busted doing what they weren't supposed to do and need to fix things, or we've got another beautiful, self-centered, and spoiled lady who needs to get over herself and unfortunately needs to catch up with the times. It is a privately run organization and show which originally barred transgenders, which was overruled by Mr. Trump himself to allow their admittance into the competition. So, she's handed in her crown for whichever reason. Personally, if it was because of the fix being in, they need to fix that. I've got a simple suggestion that will make some more money, which we all know the hairpiece always loves. Make it semi-public. Stretch it out from one big event to a week-long, for TV viewing, series of presentations. Each of the 5 nights, more of the ladies get eliminated. But base half the vote off your judges and the other half off pay-per-call public votes. 25 cents a call to call in and vote for your favorite. Who do you want to win? Take the 2, add them together, make both results known to the public. Judges wanted this, the people said this, and here is our the ladies who are going to progress tonight, and then all the way up till Miss USA, up to who wins. Moving on from there, Mississippi on Tuesday at 6:13 executed one Henry Jackson. Mr. Jackson, as most of you are most likely not tracking, entered his sister's home while she was at church to steal her safe. Encountered his other sister in the home along with his 4 nieces and nephews, belonging to both sisters, 2 each. And in the committing of his theft of the safe, stabbed and killed all 4 nieces and nephews, their ages ranging from 2 to 5, and stabbed his second sister, who was there, who he thought would be at church with the other sister, and left her for dead. I've got no problem whatsoever with the fact that the state of Mississippi executed this scumbag, this waste of air. What I have issue with is he committed this crime in 1990. It took 22 years to get it done. That's insane. We guarantee a speedy trial and resolution to the accused. You won't be languishing in jail for 10 years just waiting to go to court. But for the victims and the American taxpayers who have to pay to maintain these animals at an current average of $47,000 a year. Think about that, for 22 years. That means we paid close to $1 million to maintain him in jail. Think of all the stuff we could do with $1 million today in this government, with this economy. We need to drop it into the deficit. Okay, it would just basically disappear into the multi-trillion-dollar deficit. But half another $1 million, $47,000 a year, we could hire another teacher for a needy school. So many things we could do with that. But no, that's the trend across America. A lot of people say we need to abolish the death penalty completely. But we're paying so much money to maintain people who will do nothing but victimize society. They're guaranteed a speedy resolution to being accused, so you don't languish in jail for years when you're innocent. Or what about a speedy resolution for the taxpayers, for the people? It should be almost a criminal waste to keep these people in jail that kind of time frame. They're guilty. You know they're guilty. They've been convicted and sentenced to death. There is no point to appeals. No. You've tried out the mental piece. Didn't work. You've tried appealing the evidence, suppressing the evidence, all these different things. Didn't work. Great, you're done. You can't appeal anymore. Your stuff is done. You're convicted. We know you did it. How about a speedy resolution for the public, so the taxpayers and their victims don't have to keep maintaining and supporting these people? Great, you've been convicted. Everything's done. See you next month in the chair. Let's think about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave that with you for the random thought to hopefully bounce around in your noggin, get some sparks and thoughts going. Leave me your thoughts on the subject down below. How do you feel on the death penalty? And how do you feel on it taking decades to actually get someone to the chair, to the gurney, to whichever state does their executions? How do you feel? What are your thoughts on it taking so long and costing taxpayers, the people, so much, the families having to wait so long for resolution and closure? Leave me your thoughts and comments down below. Hit the like or dislike button. Subscribe if you want to. And I'm the Articulate Grunt. I will see you next time.